Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Aquarian Mind podcast. Today's podcast, episode number 92. I'm your host, Jamel Crothers. It's Wednesday Motivation and Inspiration, and today we're talking about working hard. So we're up to the letter W today. We're up to the letter W. So it's about working hard. Quick quote: successful people are not gifted. They just work hard, then succeed on purpose. A quote by G.K. Nelson. I don't know exactly who that person is, but I will take the time to research that person. But let's get started with this podcast for today. Now, it's never going to be about how much talent you have. It's going to be the hard work you put in daily. The early mornings or late nights or even a combination of both. But your success will always be predicated on how much work you do, how much discipline you have to get your work done. So I implore you to always work hard at what you're great at. Don't focus on all the things that you're not good at, because when you start doing that, you're going to spend too much time fixated on things that you can allocate to someone else. So if you are, good at 5 things, and there are 2 or 3 things that you're not great at, maybe it's finding someone who is good at those other 2 or 3 things. Because at the end of the day, you don't want to waste time doing something that you're not good at. And trust me when I tell you, I knew that certain book covers for my books, I was like, no, I can't create that one. But with my vision, I shared that with someone else and allowed them to create it for me. So you should always show up and give 100% of yourself every single day, especially if you want to be the boss and the head honcho. Because CEOs, well, they pretty much give 110% into what they're great at, and they put everything else on the back end. And it's okay if you're not the CEO. You could be number 2 at a company, number 3. But hey, if you want to be the head honcho, well, a lot of decisions are going to have to be made, and everything's going to fall on you. But if you want to be number 2, number 3, like the chief financial officer or the director of operations, well, you still have to give 100% into what you're doing, but not everything will fall on you. Now, let's just say you're an artist, a writer, an author, a businessman or a businesswoman. There's so much time that you have to put into your work and to get better every day. The work isn't going to do itself. So pretty much you've got to buckle down and get it done. And yes, it's a beautiful day outside, or you dream of going on a vacation, or your friends are calling you to come hang out with them. But you know that you have to be willing to say no sometimes and get the work done. And I'm not saying say no to your friends all the time, and I'm not saying to say no to a vacation, because guess what? Somewhere along the lines, we're going to need to have those times where we're going to create good memories with our friends, or we're going to create some cool memories on a vacation with family or friends or anything like that. Because you don't want to sit back in your 70s and 80s and think, yeah, I worked my butt off a lot, but I don't have many other memories. So balance your life out, do what you need to do. I mean, look, if you're going to balance your life out and you want 80% to be work and 20% of family and, spending time with your friends, then that's great. Just do what works for you. That's all I'll say. I'll admit, I've missed weddings, family events, birthday parties, get-togethers, and so many other things. Well, because I wanted to do the work, and I had work to do. And those same people that I passed up on spending time with, most don't even support what I'm doing. And most of them are either no longer in my life on a full-time basis. So sometimes you got to think about it that way too. If you have a top 5 of family and top 5 of friends, or top 3 or whatever it is, keep that circle small. That's all I'll tell you, because those are the people that will fully understand what you're doing and why. So just imagine if I went to all of these events and hung out, I wouldn't be where I am in regards to the work that I'm doing. So what I'm saying is pick and choose who you want to be around, who you want to hang out with. Don't exert your energy with anyone and everyone. And just know that the people that you're going to pass up on spending time with sometimes, if they know what your goals are and they understand what you're dealing with and what you're going through, they know that there will be other opportunities and other times where you will show up and you will spend time with them and you will hang out with them. And chances are those friends are striving for something themselves. Because, hey, having the right circle around you, you're going to motivate each other and you're going to inspire each other. And sometimes, if you guys are spending time together, maybe you guys are hanging out in striving for your goals and striving for greatness, right? Because the one thing I can say is that I have a vision in my head of my journey, and honestly, there's an end goal for everything, but I'm visualizing the whole process. Me doing the work, writing the blogs, recording, these great podcasts that I do, recording content on YouTube, and, pretty much writing my books and editing them. I visualize publishing my books and continually writing all of the things that I want to write. And I pretty much have a lot of my next few years planned out, to be brutally honest. And there's always work to do for me, no matter what. And that's why I know that I have to balance my life out a little bit more. But the place that I'm at right now, I am alone and I roll solo, and I don't really hang around people too much. I have no family, no friends around me. So pretty much I have a lot of time to really do all the things that I want to do for myself. And this is why, you've got to make sure that you're keeping the right people around you so they understand and know that you're working hard towards something that you want to do. And for me, my books always have to be, on point. I got to promote them. Same thing with these great podcasts that I'm working on a daily basis. It's an endless journey for me. I am continually working on inspiring you guys through just anything and everything as far as content, and working on changing the world in regards to societal issues going on around us, and telling people that it's time for us to really break out of the mold of people who run and control the world, of trying to control our minds so much. And that's why I always work hard and I give my all into what I'm doing or what I'm going to do. And it's why I want you guys to do that too. If I can do it, you can do it. Trust me. And everyone's situations are definitely different. Everyone's circumstances are different. Some of you guys are single. Some of you guys are in a relationship. Some of you guys are married. Some of you guys have kids. Some of you are single moms. Some of you are single dads. Whatever the situation is, just know that somewhere along the lines, there will be some time in your day where you'll be able to focus and work hard on what you want to achieve. Everyone has a story, and that's what life is about. It's about stories. So just remember, when you are down in the dumps, your work is going to reach those that it's meant to reach in due time. And trust me when I tell you, as time goes on, it gets easier. And I want you guys to keep working. I want you guys to push through. And everything takes time. It's all a journey. Nothing happens easily. If it did, there'd be way more rich people in this world. And that's not the reality of it. And that's why I always continue to focus on what I need to focus on. And I want you guys to do the same. So whatever you guys are passionate about, it can pretty much be anything. It could be trading cards. It can be engineering. It can be running your own company. It can be basketball. It can be football, baseball. It could be about the Olympics. Whatever you're passionate about, I want you guys to really think about it and go for it. And if you lose the love for it, that's fine. You just know that you did your part and you worked hard toward it. Now, working hard doesn't mean that in 6 months you'll be successful, or a year you'll be successful, or whatever the case is. Mental preparation is going to get you to where you want to be. Now, if you fail to prepare, you prepare to fail. So just remember that too. So what I want you guys to know is you are good enough. You are great, and embrace the journey. I've talked about that in previous podcasts, and I'm going to say it again. Embrace the journey. Work hard, don't stop, be relentless, but also take the breaks that you need. Go have fun, enjoy your life, but then also get back to the grind. Don't have too much fun to where you lose your focus. So, with that said, that's my podcast for today. I thank you guys for listening. As always, stay tuned for Book Insight Friday. Be good, everyone, and go accomplish your goals.